This is a networking podcast. So describe for me, like, and for our listeners, right? Like, what is a chamber after hours? Like, when you walk into the room, like, is there a formal meeting? Did people talk? Like, how many people were there? Like, to kind of describe what that experience is like walking into a random room when you have no idea what to expect.
So, are we talking about just a networking meeting event in general, or are we talking about the specific one for last night that happens with the chamber, the business after hours? Because it's
Let's
totally
just go
different.
with the chamber one last night.
Okay, so
Like,
um,
pretend like I'm a brand new networker and I'm going with you. Like, what would describe what I would have experienced?
okay, so perfect. So when you attend a business after hours event for a chamber or any networking event that's after hours, typically 5 to 7 or something like that, you have to first and realize that the name itself gives it away. It is business after hours. Even though it is after hours and there is a bar, you are going to have a drink, you still want to be a complete professional, right? Because you never know when and where you're going to be able to extract business from the people that you meet. And so, even though you're cheering because you got a drink in your hand and whatnot, you still want to remain professional because one of the things that we want to do is not give people a reason why not to do business with us. You know, when we're family and when we're friends, we can be somebody else, but we can be ourselves in a professional manner, in a professional environment. So if you're a new networker, freshly coming in, you've never been to a networking event, you come to a business after hours, one of the first things you're going to realize is that typically professional networking people are extremely welcoming and extremely nice, and either myself or somebody else is going to come up to you. So don't be surprised by that. They're going to come up to you, introduce themselves, and they're going to expect for you to introduce yourself and talk about, hey, tell me about your business. What do you do for a living? Okay, great. How long have you been doing that? Fantastic. So let me ask you another question. Who would you like to meet tonight? I've got a lot of people here that are looking for somebody in your industry, but I want to make sure that I introduce you to the right people. So those are the questions, the conversations as to how my conversation flows with someone that I've never met with before, right? And or they're potentially new networkers. Have you done networking before? If you have, great. If not, okay, well, let me show you around. Let me introduce you to this person. Let me introduce you to this other person. And they, the people that I introduce the new networkers to are just like me. They're just very welcoming and very nice people that just want to help you connect and not make you feel, you know, isolated or make you feel weird. The last thing I want is for anyone in a networking event that I am in is for them to feel like I felt one day, completely isolated and felt like I didn't fit in, or maybe it felt a little cliquish and I didn't want to be a part of that. So we do everything as that we can to make everyone feel very welcome and make everyone feel like they're already a part of the family.